I can't go with a fighter who's been inactive for 2 years.
Yeah.
There's no way I can do that. He's dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, he's very dangerous. But I'm gonna have to go with Alexandre. And he has went over Brandon Moreno. And he actually went 3 rounds with Davidson, the champion.
We got Alexandre Pantoja versus Alex Perez. Now, Alex has had a lot of fights scheduled and canceled since his 2020 title fight against Davidson. So it's actually good to see him back in the cage because he was doing good. He got embarrassed in the title fight, but we'll talk about that. Now, currently, Pantoja is on a 2-fight winning streak. His most recent losses come from Davidson, Figueiredo, and Ankalaev.
And Davidson is the current champion, and Askar at the time was undefeated.
Yeah.
Up until his last loss, which we think he won.
Hey, these are not bad losses here.
Another thing that stands out with Alexandre is he got a win over Brandon Moreno. That's super impressive.
Now, Brandon Moreno is a different person now than he was in 2018. See, they have a common opponent in the champion. But Figueiredo had to go 3 rounds with Pantoja, and Alex got caught slipping in his title fight, and it was only 1 minute and 57 seconds.
Yeah, but Alexandre got embarrassed a little bit too. He just wouldn't fall down. He was getting tagged.
Now, before that, his only loss in the UFC was to Joseph Benavidez. He was on a huge win streak. Look, when you can win 11 fights out of 12, that's something serious. The one thing I like about this guy, his wins come by different variations. He can put you away with hands, and his submissions are sick. A lot of times, people don't even get the chance to tap when he get them in submissions. Like, once it's locked in, they go to sleep.
Yeah, he has a significant advantage on the ground, but how he gonna get the fight to the ground? That's the thing. Well, he gonna have to mix up the strikes and the leg kicks. The leg kicks, the punches, and then he can set up the takedown. But then he don't really get the submissions from the takedowns.
Yeah.
He get them just on the ground, just from like scrambles and stuff.
But Pantoja never been finished. So that's kind of a wild stat to see that somebody has been in there with Askalaev, which I know he, more wrestler. Figueiredo, Dustin Ortiz. Look, even in his wins, Damasio Page. Look, I saw a name Formiga. This is crazy.
That was 2010 though, man.
But to never be finished.
One thing with Alexandre, he can get a little wild with his punches. I would like to see him clean that up and be a little bit more patient with his hands.
He does seem to be a little bit more patient. It depends on how the opponent approaches him. But because a lot of times he's throwing 1-2 with a leg kick. Every now and then he'll mix it up and throw something like a front kick or a head kick. I would like to see more of that kind of stuff. Overall, man, like he's pretty good. The only thing is, at a certain level, man, he ain't really just a dangerous guy. You got to worry about finishing you. So this fight might go to decision, and if it go to the decision, that's giving Alex opportunities. So you know what he's showing him to do. He got 12 decisions himself, but only 1 or 2 of them was recently, since 2018.
So let me ask you this: can Alex finish him? You think Alex can submit him?
Man, Pantoja is a super tough guy, and it's difficult to say that because Alex hadn't even fought in 2 years. Are we even going to make it to the fight?
Oh, yeah.
Because this is around the time where the other ones fell through 6 different times. That's a lot, man. Now, where's Alex's mind? When you lost a title fight, you had to sit back and think about it. You had to watch Davidson, Figueiredo, and Moreno go back and forth 3 times, and you got finished in 1 minute and 57 seconds. And Brandon Moreno went 75 minutes with this man and finna fight for an interim title on the same card. Now, hey, another thing is he might be in a position here because if he can win on fight night, are they trying to set up the winner to be fighting
for the belt or for?
Because the winner will get the interim title shot to Davidson healed. So if Davidson is not healed, would the interim title fight holder be fighting the winner of Alex and Pantoja?
Because there's nobody else for them to fight,
and they at the top. So because he just fought for the belt, he needs to win. If he can get a win Saturday, he might be fighting for the title again pretty soon.
Another thing is a lot has changed since he's fought. Husier Formiga.
Yep.
He's not at the top no more. So this is a different era right now.
He's out of there. Man, this dude's name used to just strike fear. And the crazy part.
And he got a win over Davidson.
But like you said, the division is different now. What's your final prediction on this fight?
I can't go with a fighter who's been inactive for 2 years. Yeah. There's no way I can do that. He's dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, he's very dangerous. But I'm gonna have to go with Alexandre. And he has a win over Brandon Moreno. And he actually went 3 rounds with Davidson, the champion.
And see, I think he just got caught slipping against Davidson. And watching Brandon go 75 minutes with this dude in over the last year and a half gotta make you be hitting the gym. Now, how healthy is he? How mentally prepared is he? That's different because Alexandre has been pretty active here. Against some top opponents, man. Look, you got Davidson, Figueiredo, you got Matt Schnell, you got Askar. Hey, Brandon Royval.
And that's
he choked Brandon out, bro. Who saw that coming?
And that's the thing is Alex is this too big of a step up for Alex Perez? His first fight back after 2 years? I think it is.
We were just watching the top 5 finishes of Alex Perez, and it just made me give even the slightest glimmer of faith and hope that he can pull something off like this. But I will say my pick is definitely going to be Pantoja just because he's been active. But I kind of want Alex to win just because he went out sad in his title fight and he's been out for 2 years. So it's coming up on almost a year since Pantoja's fought. So he ain't been in there in almost 12 months himself. So
I just hope it's a war, to be honest.